Good morning, Oakcrest. Josh Runkles here. Now, you know from time to time we actually feature a Where Are They Now segment on Good Morning Oakcrest, and I have a brand new one for you today. We're actually on location at River's Edge. Now, how many of you know who is behind this door? Let's find out. Ashley Goles!
Here, come on in.
All right, Oakcrest, we are still here at River's Edge, and I have the opportunity to talk to Ashley Goles now. She is the director and owner of River's Edge. How are you?
I'm good.
Good.
I'm so glad to have you guys here.
Now, for those of our viewers who don't remember you at Oakcrest, what was your position there?
Community Resource Coordinator. So I worked in Town Center for the last few years that I was there. For those residents that have been there a long time, I also worked in podiatry in the medical center before that, and then dining when I was just a kid.
Okay, so this is quite a big step from what you were doing before. What does it take to get into this business?
Oh, I wish I could answer that question. I think I've been in it for 2 years and I'm still figuring that out every day. But it was a big step. You know, I was at Oakcrest for 12 years. So to change over from a career where I was working with residents every day to working with just little ones was a big step. But I think the mother in me, I was having children and growing my family, kind of pushed me to make the decision.
Do you see similarities day to day in the two jobs?
I do. It's definitely the circle of life.
That's right. What would you say is probably your favorite part of doing what you do every day?
Well, the reason I did it was to be with my kids. So I think being able to get Corbin on and off the bus. Yeah, he's in kindergarten already. So I get to get him on and off the bus every day, get to see Karis every day when she wakes up for a nap. And for residents that don't know, there's a newest member of the Goles family, little baby Cullen. I get to spend every day with him. So that, first and foremost, is the most important part of my job. But then I do like, you know, being with the children and teaching them things and owning my own business.
So we're up to 3 kids now.
We are up to 3.
What is the future looking like? Is there another one on the way?
Did Mr. Goles put you up to this?
I ask the tough questions here at River's Edge.
I see. No, I think we're done at 3, but who knows?
Who knows?
I said that at 2.
Right. Tell me about, are there any challenges here?
Yeah. Have you been here this morning?
I mean, I'm challenged already. To sit in this chair, I'm challenged, so I'm sure every day brings a new challenge. Why don't you talk to us about some of the challenges on a day-to-day basis here?
Children are just like us. They wake up, sometimes they're in good moods, sometimes they're in bad moods. The difference is we have words, we have vocabulary to express the way we're feeling. Some of these little ones don't. They haven't learned it yet. So when they come in and they're, you know, they're a little bit off, we kind of have to figure it out, and that takes a lot of patience. So I think that's the biggest thing, is just kind of seeing where everyone is every day. And then, you know, we do have a group here that have been together for a long time, but you can't expect them all to be friends. You have to expect them to respect each other and treat each other fairly every day. But there's going to be days that they're not going to quite get along the same. So just being able to be patient and not setting expectations too high for the little ones that are coming to us really can be a challenge, but I have a lot of help. So
you do have help. And how many children would you say are here on a typical day?
We have 8 children every day.
Okay. Aging from?
2 to 5.
Okay.
So it's a large, and you know, one of those being Cullen, who's a baby, 5 months old. So.
And you said there is some help, so it's not just you here every day.
Yes, I have been fortunate enough to grow my business, and it went from a daycare in the first year to a preschool for the last 2 years. Right. So now I'm a Baltimore County preschool with a full-time preschool teacher. So Stacy, I hired 2 years ago, and she's been just a huge blessing in helping me grow my business and be able to handle everything that I do every day.
So some of our residents might have seen the River's Edge children roaming the halls once in a while. Why is that?
Well, we have just popped in here and there, like if we've been out and about on a field trip, but we also last year did a program called Crafts with Kids over in the continuing care. And that was great because we were able to integrate the residents with the children. They worked on crafts together, and then they delivered them to residents in continuing care. So that was, I loved that because that was like the best of both worlds. Yeah. That was my past and my present all mixed into one. That program's not going on this year, but we have been working with Oakcrest to try to figure out a way that we can get the kids back in there. So I hope to keep that relationship open. We have a lot of other programs, so for now we're good, but I'm hoping next year we can get back in there.
Talk to us about some of those other programs. What other outreach do you do?
We network with local elementary schools, and we have a elementary school music teacher that comes in. She's on maternity leave, and she does a monthly music lesson here with the kids. We also have.
Well, since she's on maternity leave, if you want to fill that void, sing once in a while.
I think we're good. Okay. I think we're good. But thank you.
You know where to find me.
I'm sorry. I'll call you.
Right.
So, and then we also have a social studies teacher that comes in and teaches just various lessons about getting along with others. So we did a lesson on friendship, and that was really interesting. The residents are familiar with the Baltimore County Public Library has a portable bus. Right. Well, the Reading Rover comes to River's Edge. Mm-hmm. Sometimes it's the very same bus that used to come to Oakcrest. Oh, and so it's neat because the kids get to go outside, and a librarian comes that specializes in children and sits down and reads stories to them. And then we get to check out books from the Reading Rover, and we get to keep them here to fill up in our library. So that's really exciting. The kids love that. And we get to call in and order special books that pertain to each theme we're doing each month.
Oh, very neat. And I did see outside you have a huge area for the kids to go outside and play. Talk to us a little bit about what outdoor activities they get to be involved in.
I am a very hands-on teacher. I believe that the kids learn from the environment that they're in. So we do a lot of learning-based play. We also do go outside every single day. We do nature hikes. We every season, Miss Stacy and I plan lessons where they go out and they collect things to bring into our science center that we can use, microscopes or stampers or paint or anything to use to incorporate the outdoors inside our classroom. Just now you'll be able to see in our art center we have leaves and pine cones and everything all taped to our doors. We also do a lot of field trips, so we get out into the community as much as possible. We just got back from Marshy Point Nature Center. We did a behind-the-scenes tour at Pizza John's. We went to Balger's Farm in Westminster to integrate with the animals. So as much as we can, we get these kids out and about.
Absolutely. Well, you're running a great program here. I've been here for about an hour now, and I can see that the kids just enjoy being here. And it's a great environment, and I can tell that they're having a great time, and I really appreciate everything you're doing.
Thank you so much. I'm very proud of all of them.
But I do have to ask you before we go, everybody's wondering, do you ever miss Oakcrest?
I do. Oh, I miss it. I do. I miss it a lot. I have, my closest friends know that I have all my pictures still in a big binder upstairs, and I look at it every once in a while. I have the video that you made for me when I left that I watch frequently, and I really do. I write letters to a lot of my residents and keep in touch with them, so I miss them a lot.
And I know there are some residents, I'm sure, watching saying, I remember Ashley, she's got a daycare, I've got grandkids, how do I get them in there? Is there a waiting list? What do they do?
There is a long waiting list. They could always give me a call because I love, my residents, and I would try to do anything I could for them, but there is a pretty lengthy waiting list. The program that I have is pretty unique, and I'm fortunate enough to have people waiting at my door to come in.
Right. Excellent. Well, thank you so much for spending the day with us. And I'm looking forward to some circle time, some other fun activities. What is it that we do? What do we call it when we're sitting around dancing?
Circle time. We have centers. We have craft. We're going to do a lot of exciting things today.
Oh, I get to do a craft today?
You do get to do a craft.
I can't wait.
And eat some popcorn.
Excellent. Can't wait. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you, Josh.
Is it time for circle time, everybody?
Yeah. Good morning, Miss Stacy. Good morning, Miss Ashley. Good morning, Mr. Josh.
Good morning.
Good morning, Aiden. Good morning, Levi. Good morning, Colin. Good morning.
All right, everybody, we're here now with Stacy. Now, Stacy is the preschool teacher at River's Edge. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Good, I'm doing well. We're having a great time here, and I think there's really just one thing that everybody wants to know at Oakcrest.
Okay.
What kind of boss is Miss Ashley?
Oh, Miss Ashley, she's a fun boss. She encourages me to be imaginative and come up with great plans for these kids, and she backs me like 100%. Like, that's a great idea, let's do it. And just gives me creative liberties to come up with great lessons and to work with the kids that we both love. I know she loves them, but I love them too. So she's an awesome boss.
When you see Ashley leading some of these lessons, what are you thinking to yourselves? How does she lead these children?
She leads them in a way that, even if it's like a designed lesson or just something that transpires, it's a lesson in life that you don't just need for preschool. It gets you prepared for when you go to a big school, or even when you're an adult. I mean, there's things that these kids just don't even understand that they'll have to face in the world, but she prepares them in ways that they don't even realize that it is a lesson. So it's fun, and it's definitely worthwhile. So. And
it's pretty amazing, because when you think about it, it's only been a couple years she's been doing this. So
exactly,
you'd say she's doing a pretty good job, huh?
Yeah, she's doing an awesome job. I hear feedback from our parents all the time that they love this place, that they couldn't imagine sending their kid anywhere else.
Can we say, who's here? Who's here? Louder. Who's here?
It's Officer Gilbert!
Oh my gosh, Officer Gilbert! Now, have you guys met Officer Gilbert before?
Yeah! Hello, everybody!
He's a good friend of mine.
Hey! It's Officer Gilbert!
All right, Officer Gilbert, over here, over here.
Hey, hi there. Hi, how are you? Nice to meet you.
Oh, he is so silly.
Yeah.
Now, settle down, Officer Gilbert. We're trying to teach our friends stuff.
I'm just so
All right,
excited
please
to
don't
be
touch
here.
up.
Check it out, guys. Sheriff Josh is in town, so you all better behave, okay? How do you unstick this? Does this just come off here?
Yeah.
Can you help me? I can't get it on. I'm gonna have the best horse, clearly.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not a competition or anything, Hayden, how are you today, bud? Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. Oh, why can't I play princess?
Because you're a boy.
High five on that one. Okay, I'll just leave it there. Good.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are.
It's impossible.
Good morning, Oakcrest, okay?
Well, everybody, I am exhausted. I need to go home and take a nap. That does wrap it up for our trip to River's Edge. I want to thank all of you for having me today. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. Oh, boy. Oh, there's a lot of them. Oakcrest.